What up, my people? It's your boy Nick DOWG HOUTX Trader on the YouTubes and the Gram and the Twitters. I'll put the link in my post down below. You guys can reach me. Also, go by the Big Tuna South. So, what's up? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I can tell that my microphone sound is needs to be hello, 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 right there. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe nice and sweet voice. Hey, check this out. This is for training only. This is not financial advice. If you need financial advice, please go see a professional financial advisor. Okay, we're gonna break down these charts we did today. Check it out, guys. What is this over here to the side? Profile public. What the hell? Get out of here. Get out of there. Hey, check it out. We took an L finally. First time in 3 weeks. We took an L. It is what it is. But you know what? I'm kind of glad I took that L because that's really the first L that I've taken live trading like this on the tube. And it just goes to remind me sometimes you need to have lessons. And I took a lesson today. What did we do that was wrong? And I know exactly what we did. If we're on the 1 hour, right, and we're taking sales right here at this fib, guys, from here to there, when it gets into our zone where we started taking sales, and we'll draw a vertical line, let's say at this candle, guess what, guys? It's not oversold the 1 hour. Two things we did wrong. A, it's not oversold on the 1 hour, and B, it's too close to liquidity. Liquidity had not been taken. So maybe I was pissed off yesterday because I seen this sell right here, double top, and that smash for 300 points. And maybe I was feeling some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And I was feeling extra confident. I was feeling, hey, it did yesterday. It's going to reject again today. I was an idiot because no matter, it is my mistake. It's all it is to it. But I took a lesson and I reaffirmed myself that I would not have taken that buy or that sell because it not oversold. It is just now getting oversold after it had broken through liquidity. Again, I say it a million times and I messed up. We enter after liquidity is broken. We don't enter at liquidity. That was entering at liquidity. So I took an L. Hey, I got humbled. It's all good. I lost less than 1%, like 0.6%. So it's okay. I properly managed my risk. I properly managed my entry. And I take a L, you take a small L. It's 100% okay. I'm actually glad because it fucking sets my mind right. It gets me back in the groove. Okay. So we'll look at Nas here in a second. 30-30. We kind of did the same thing. And I'll admit, I took an L because I take multiple entries here. And the first one, so check this out. I took a very small entry and then the rest of the entry at which was this area here. And if you'll see now, I have my fib top to bottom. I had originally had the fib here. Okay. And so I was originally targeting this area and this double top area. And I was taking these entries here. And I originally had my stop loss right there. And so I took one L. But because I had entered two positions and the second position wasn't as so I took two positions here. All together, I took three positions. I took um most of a position and I took a smaller one. The smaller one, I noticed my mistake and I raised the stop loss up to where it's supposed to be. So the smaller of the two positions I took first is up here. What I should have done, and what I should know better than this, is, but I was going off of this as being the marker and this as being the actual swing. That's my mistake. I should have went top to bottom like this and seen that this was rejecting the 78.6 and this was the 786, and then also should have had more patience to realize again it wasn't oversold yet. And I jumped the gun. It just had one of those days. It is what it is. So again, my first position, I had two. The larger of those two did hit stop loss for about a 0.5%. Okay. My other one is still in there, and I popped another once I realized what happened, and this got up to the 88.6. I popped another one at the 88.6. So I've got two positions, one small one and one full size, right there, stacked on top of each other. I'm still in them. I haven't closed them, and we're looking to target liquidity. We've got this trend line here, as you can see. So I'd like to see all of these break and we come down and we find support in this area here. So that's the only plan that we have. We're already in sales. If this wakes up, we're out and we can't look for any more sales. There is no structure to the left. So the only play is to play this here and hopefully this sells off and does not come back. I don't like the fact that it came up and it's consolidating, which is telling me that it hasn't grabbed liquidity yet and it's collecting orders, um, which tells me that maybe it'll wick back up to clear out these and then come down. And I hope it does not do that, but there is a strong possibility because it's exactly what Nasdaq did. You see, screw around and then pop through to take out all these highs. I should have seen it, man. I should have seen it, but it's okay. I realize, and it gives me a chance to reset. It gives me a chance to, hey, we were on a hell of a hot streak for 3 weeks, took 0 L's. It happens to the best of us, and then it gives us a chance to just fucking refocus. So now we're back on it, even better. We have the bottom here. The bottom here, you'll see the zero B and D. That's pure liquidity. I want that to get broken. I'm already in a sell. Dunzo. The only thing we can do is sell. If you're gonna try to buy, the buy's down here. I mean, I wouldn't really try. I mean, you could try. I wouldn't do this. I'm not going to this, but you could try a buy right there. Let me just delete all this shit so you can see it. So there are certain strategies and there are certain people who take trades off of breaker blocks, right? Right there is a breaker block and you have this 2 wick. So there will be people who are going to try to buy here for an all-time high. They would not be wrong for that. All right. There's also this wick here. So there are people who are going to draw this fib from top to bottom here and then enter down here, which again, they would not be wrong. And if that situation presents itself, perhaps I will be doing the same. I don't know yet because it's not there yet. We'll see if if this sale holds where we have it here. I will definitely be taking TP1 in this area there because I'll expect some sort of buyer step back in and push this back up. We'll play that game when we get there, but just looking ahead, I'll be trying to get out of this trade in that area. So that's basically it, guys. If you want to be risky, you could try a buy right here, this breaker block, and push it off. Uh, if you're already in sales, hold your sales. If you're not, wait and wait for here, or wait and buy down here and see if we can get a push here. So all of those ideas are valid. You might even get a little bit of a deeper push if this breaker blocks because then you have the trend line that could find support on. But eventually this trend line needs to break. Okay. And once it does, let's come out to a little bit higher of a time frame. All right. This huge trend line, ding, 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 needs to break. Now, I'm not a trend line trader, but when I used to trade with trend lines, I would always say I don't like taking a trend line break, especially on these indices, until the top would get very close. This top right here would get very close to the trend line. That's the only way I would take it. So what I mean by that is like this. Okay. Once the price got here and it held this top and it got really close to this trend line, then I would take a trend line break. So whatever the candle then closed below it, I would enter and then run it. But I would not do it if it's this far away with this many pips. Like if it come down and closed on this side of the trend line, let's say if it came down and closed right here, I would not take that trade because I was worried there's too much of a gap, there's too much of a stop loss. So for all the people who are trend line break people, I would never do that. It's just way too much, way too much. Perhaps I'm being super careful with my entries and my risk management, and that is 100% true because I don't like losing. So I like to take really high percentage trades. So I would wait for it to do this so that if I did take a trend line break trade here, my stop loss is much smaller, right? Which is way better than taking it down here somewhere. Yeah, screw that. So anyways, that's my scenario on 30. We're already in sales. If you're not in sales, you could be risky. Try this breaker block area here and pop off for a new high, which is very possible because this is a double top. So this is now considered liquidity right above our heads. Again, this is the reason why I'm not really a fan of this trade that we're in, but I'm already in it and it's too late. I was hoping that we'd be in this and it would already have rejected. Seeing what Nasdaq did, it's probably going to happen. We're probably going to lose this trade, but it is what it is. I'll hold my shit until it gets there. We'll see what happens. I mean, it is technically kind of rejecting on the 2 hour. It's not oversold, but on the 1 hour overbought on the 1 hour it is with a double top. Let's look at the smaller time frame. and we're divergent, right? There and there, but also we're giving to Asian session in the end of New York. There's just no volume, so it's just dropping off. So no big deal. Nasdaq. Okay. This hasn't hit full TP yet. So if we step back a little bit, let me show you what I'm talking about. So on this last push, okay, let me come down a little bit. So this bottom to this top, let's just break this down a little bit deeper. Unlock it. From this bottom to this top right here, let's draw some lines. Okay. There's a TP for that one. Right here, 61.8. There's TP. Well, actually, technically, the TP1 is the 27, in which it held perfectly. This is maybe another reason besides this double top that it held for so long, but it's probably going to hunt that 61.8. Another push would be from here to here, to this top to this, bottom to that top. Again, we're right in the middle. You'd be right in the middle of their TPs. And then another push from here to here. Look, that 61.8 lines up exactly. Look at that. That's crazy. How that push from there to there. These harmonics, dude, work out. These harmonics work out. Is it just coincidence that from this push to this push, they both have a TP in the exact same area? It is for me, it's not a coincidence. It just tells me that whatever fib, I've got to figure out the fib that's inside here. Let's just leave that red line. Now let's see if we can't get a little extra mathematical here and find the fib where this shit's lining up, because it's going to be there somewhere. Let's look at this. I mean, we're probably drawing it in the wrong direction. I mean, obviously we are, but 88.6, 88.6. Let me just draw it this way. 61.8, 61.8, 50. That's not the best 50. That's a 38.2, 38.2. Look at this double top, 61.8, 61.8. And that is, I mean, I don't want to draw. Let's try this. I don't normally do this, but if that's 1.1, what is 1.27 or 1.236 if you want to be 236? Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I'm out, people. Fuck me. I'm right in the middle of this fucking video. Give me a second. Hey, what's up, Felix Nick? I don't know. Fucking guy. Text message, bro. Text message, bro. Anyway, sorry about that. Right in the middle of a video, and I'm trying to break this down. Are you kidding me? But if you look as I text message, that lines up so perfectly. Look at that. The 23.6 extension on the back side lines up exactly with the 236s or the 61.8 TPs. These harmonics, dude, these fibs are no joke. So what did I do? Okay, right here. Look at that right there. And what is it? This one right here? This one right there. Okay. And even this one right here, that push that's right between, and I bet you if we fib this 50-50, right there to there, it's 50% of those two. Dude, okay. I kind of wanted to set a sell limit right there. And it would be on the 2 hour, it would probably be oversold by the time it got there. On the 1 hour, it's already oversold. And if it pops up, maybe it'll give us a divergence. Oh man, I fucking love Fibonacci's, dude. Okay. I need to have a call with my homeboy to show him this. But look at that. That's some crazy. This is why I love Fibonacci. That's some crazy Fibonacci shit, guys. So what are we doing then? Tomorrow, if this pushes up to this area, I'm fucking selling, dude. I don't even care. I'll put my stop loss right above the 61.8, okay? And then I'm targeting this liquidity down here. I want all of this shit right here to be taken out. I want all of this right here to be taken out. Look at that. This is why I love Fibonacci. I'm fucking blown away right now. I have never seen it do that. And so it's just it's the gods telling me, it's the gods telling me to take a trade right there and fucking make back that L 5 times. Okay, let's look at Goldie. I didn't trade gold today. I was concentrating and I was doing some other shit. My people are like, it's popping off, blah, blah, blah. It just gave a wick up, dude, and it's not going nowhere. Okay. So we're still plan A, plan B. I personally think it's going to hit this sell zone and then we're going to sell it off. I don't know. I don't think it's going to break. If it does break, hey, good to go. Look at this liquidity here. We'll hit this area and we'll go. So we can actually now move this fib up, right? I want to make the fibs like I want them to line up beautifully and harmoniously. But unfortunately, I can't do that because it's not there yet. But if this does get to the 78.6, then these fibs will damn near match up. But right now, all we can go off of is, I mean, look at that one, dude. This is why this shit works. Look, it pushes up, it retraces and holds the 23.6 and the 38.2. And look where the TP was, just a hair under the 27. Okay, so let me delete all this. I mean, I will wish it would have been on the 27. We can delete this because we know where our sell zone is on that fib. But you know, this is, look at that. On that first push up, retrace, it hits the extension 61.8 perfectly. So let's do the Austin Collins. Let's do this. This one push here to here. And it hits the 27. It wicks it and just closes right below the 27. So this is kind of letting me know that, dude, we're in this zone. Okay, so now, so what do I always preach on the Elliott wave? Okay, Elliott, come on, computer. Are you kidding me right now? You just turn off my fucking. Why does it do this, dude? Are you kidding me? I got phone calls. I got fucking computers getting hot as shit right now. What's going on here? Seriously hacked into the matrix and shit's going bananas. Screen sharing and stop because yeah, external display. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Share screen. Okay, guys, we are back. This is the craziest fucking video I've had in a while. What was I saying? Fib this, Elliott wave. Okay. Where's our TP here? That's the second wave. I want it to hit the third. I want it to hit the third leg, guys. This shit is lining up perfectly because that third leg TP is exactly the 78.6 on the sell side. This is why this shit matters. I'm selling here tomorrow right there. I have a pretty damn good feeling it's going to hit that. I'll figure out stop loss later on. Let's target this area down here. That is a cool, and I'm not closing out early neither. I'm fucking revenging this markets. Not supposed to say that. That's cool. 260 pips. I'm gonna at least hit 200 pips tomorrow on this Goldie before I do anything, and then really I want that 280 to buy up. Okay, so there's our plan. All right, guys. If it does sink down, we're gonna play this fib down here, and we'll go into our buy zone. That's not gonna change because I want that liquidity to be taken. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think if this is maybe a little push, little bullshit, this is going to push up, hit this 88.6, and I'm selling. That's plan A is sell right there. Plan B is to buy down there. I love it. I love how it's matching up. Okay. And that's it. I closed GJ's. I'm out of everything else. We took an L because we were being retarded this morning, and it is what it is. But we have figured out with a very good confluence of where it's going to head. Let's lay it a little pip up tomorrow, a little spike up. Let's short the shit out of this thing and smash those fucking targets. Same thing on, we're already in sells. Hopefully it just sells off. Hopefully it does not catch a wick up. But if it does, our stop loss is already right there. We have a little bit of protection, but I hope that does not happen. Goldie, we just explained it. All right, guys, that's out. Hey, guys, please like, please subscribe. We're trying to build this up. If you take some information away, the Elliott wave, all that stuff, I'm very grateful for you guys stopping by. Please help me out. This is for training only. This is not trading, not financial advice. And we'll see you guys in la mañana. Hasta luego, amigos. And now I have to, let's just stop the share and then we'll end. Haha. Deuce, peace.